Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So, Ify, we've been having chats, haven't we? And I personally have been very impressed with your, should I say, your career path, the ability, or you having the ability to be able to, try different industries. I mean, you're a lawyer, so we know that. But, you've been able to be in the energy space. You're now in the pharmaceutical space. You were also in aviation. So essentially, what I want to talk about with you this evening is to, hear from you, learn from you, and hopefully, our listeners can also pick up a thing or two from you as well. So it's really a pleasure speaking with you. And, people like you're breaking ceilings essentially by demonstrating that, one can transition from an industry to another. So that's really good stuff. So can I ask you, why pharmaceuticals now? Why not energy? Because I know you studied energy law, so why pharmaceuticals now?
Okay, so variety is the spice of life. But to get serious, the opportunity at that time was just what I needed. I looked at it, was going to be good, and apparently the bottom line is to also help the patients. And be how they say that you could be the small part of a big thing.
Yep,
all
absolutely.
Right? So I took the opportunity and I've not looked back.
Nice. This is very refreshing. You took the opportunity and you haven't looked back. So that's amazing. Now, you just said you haven't looked back. So for example, if you wanted to go back to the energy industry, it's not looking back essentially, but if you were to go to the energy industry once again, do you reckon you have to retrain, or do you just, because you already have some sort of education on this, on the industry already, so would you need to retrain? Do you think that's going to even be a thing?
Short answer, no. Long answer, the legal profession is like a beautiful canvas. It's a beautiful plain canvas of an artist. You're able to paint whatever you want on it. So as an in-house counsel, you're able to traverse across different industries, and your legal skills will just keep you going. Of course, you need to know what's going on in those industries, except some of them that may be highly specialized and may need to take an extra certification or two, but most times you wouldn't require that extra training. Just make sure that as a lawyer you developed the basic skills, your contract reviewing, negotiation, giving legal opinions and all of that, the company secretarial duties and all of that stuff. Well, for me, I started out in the aviation industry as an in-house counsel as well, and afterwards I got the opportunity to work in the banking industry, in the banking sector, as an in-house counsel. I've also worked as an in-house counsel in the energy industry, and today I'm in pharmaceutical. Yes, I had to learn a lot in those different sectors, but the common thread in all of these was that my legal skills took me through. That was the major thing that was required.
Wow. This is, I'll say, mind-blowing, because as you say, it's that legal bit that, took you through all of that, and being an in-house counsel in these different sectors, clearly you have learned a whole lot. You're in an enviable position, so that's really amazing, and I applaud you. It's just great. So I don't want to be the only one to basically celebrate you. I want everyone else to have the opportunity to. So what can you tell us, what advice can you give young Nigerians, young African youths that want to go into the legal profession, for example, or even if they want to go into any other, any profession, but of course we're talking about what you know, which is the legal profession. What advice would you give them?
I would say it's a very great idea if the idea is theirs and not someone else's idea or someone else saying this will be good for you. But it depends. I mean, it depends on who is making the decision. But then at the end of the day, they need to know that, or they need to believe in their own choice. They need to know that their dreams are valid if that's what they really want to do. Because at the end of the day, you need to work hard by yourself. You need to be passionate enough to get to where you desire to be. There's this quote by Jonas Salk. He said, "I've had dreams and I've had nightmares. I overcame the nightmares because of my dreams."
Oh, wow.
So something needs to keep you moving. And it just has to come from yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is great. I love it. Dreams are valid. Validity of dreams. That's amazing. This isn't something that one comes across often. I can speak for myself. I don't hear it often that dreams are valid. So you saying that tonight, I think this is amazing. I'm personally going to take this on board, and I'm personally going to have this at the back of my mind and know that my own dreams are valid, and to be able to apply it to everything I do. And this is something that would resonate a lot with our youth. If they hold on to this and they believe in themselves, as you say, self-belief, validity of their dreams, then I guess the sky's the beginning.
Sure.
So, wow. I don't even know. I don't even have anything else to say, because that just sums it all up. But yeah, well, thank you so much, Ify. I'm used to calling you Ify. So for those that want to know your full name, Ify's full name is Ify Oputa. So please follow her on LinkedIn, Instagram, wherever. Yeah, you want to ask some legal questions and all of that, feel free to drop in some questions in the comment section, and Ify would be able to reply and give her feedback here and there. Again, Nigerian youths, African youths, the entire youth of the world, your dreams are valid. Thank you so much, Ify. It was lovely speaking with you tonight.
Same here.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Cheers.
Thank you too. Bye.